Hey, what's up everyone? Basil, the White Dragon Master is here. It's been a while since I did my blogging that I did at home. Today I'm going to be doing a movie review. I didn't get a chance to do this at the premiere of this film that I saw yesterday. I was invited by the crew members to come over there, and of course, personally, I have a couple of friends that are in this movie. It was playing in Long Beach. I didn't get a chance to do this at the red carpet, but, it would be my honor and my pleasure to do it for some of the characters and some of the people that I know that are part of this film. The movie review I have for a low-budget indie movie action film. Again, since you all know that the White Dragon's action forte it's all about action. So the movie review is for a low-budget indie movie called Syndicate Smasher. It's very funny. It's a funny story with Syndicate Smasher because Syndicate Smasher was a film that I actually submitted myself for, and I actually got called for it for a Russian role or something like that. But unfortunately, I had a bit of a conflict with Syndicate Smasher because I had another film that I was going to be shooting in New York, which was Mortal Kombat: Fate's Beginning. And, I played Johnny Cage, so I couldn't give that specific role up. And so, I traveled to New York and I shot the film, but it was everything happens for a reason. God willing, I'll have a chance to work with this crew again. They seem like a bunch of really cool people. I personally know some of the people that are in there. So let's get right into the movie, Syndicate Smasher. First of all, it was playing. The crowd was. We had a lot of people there. It was a pretty packed theater. It was in Long Beach. I can't remember the exact name of the theater, but it was a theater in Long Beach, and the movie itself. I want to start off by saying that when you have legendary actors like, for example, the lead actor in this film was Mel Novak. Those of you who don't know who Mel Novak is a legendary actor. From Bruce Lee's 1973 Game of Death. That's actually the biggest one that put his name on the map. That film, in fact, inspired me today to be who I am as a martial artist. Game of Death was the film that started me in the martial arts life. I was 7 or 6 years old when I watched it, and that was the film. The concept of Game of Death was what got me into martial arts originally. And then, of course, as time went by, Bloodsport, No Retreat, No Surrender. I mean, those are after, of course, then Jean-Claude Van Damme really also influenced me tremendously. But of course, anybody who knows anything about martial art movies, Bruce Lee's Game of Death was the movie that started my martial arts journey and my martial arts career. And Mel Novak happens to be one of the lead villains known as Stick the Assassin. So if you guys haven't seen this cult classic martial arts film, definitely check it out. Probably one of the greatest martial art movies of all time. So Mel Novak was in this film. I support him in a lot of in all the movies that he's in. Yeah, he's definitely an inspiration for a lot of us. And one of these days, I will definitely get a chance to work with him. He was the lead character for this film, and he was a badass. He was a badass. Him and his entourage was a badass. This was a drug lord crime type of a film. I don't want to give too much out there as for what the story is, because if I do that, that's going to wreck it for whoever wants to view it. So what I'm going to say is, as for the film itself, the story is pretty simple. It's a simple story. It doesn't have a lot of complication in it. Most like your typical mafioso, Italian, Russian, American drug dealers, police, Japanese. I mean, you name it. You have a mixture of, you have sort of like a salad of different nationalities that work in the drug business, and then you've obviously got the law at the same time. So simple story, simple plot, And acting-wise, of course, the main highlight for this film was Mr. Mel Novak himself with his entourage, and they all did a decent and brilliant job. Mel Novak did a great job as an actor. He did a great job as a badass. A lot of action, a lot of guns, a lot of violence. If you're into blood and gore, this is definitely a film that you guys are going to enjoy. And so that's what I'm about too. So definitely great action, great. The editing was done in a relatively good way. The music build-up was great, and the acting ability of some of these actors were phenomenal, especially some of these drug guys. Some of these bad guys were really cool. So definitely, guys, Syndicate Smasher should be out at some point. I'm assuming it'll come out on Redbox or DVD. When it does come out, check it out. I think they have left this film for a sequel, so definitely, there's potential that there may be a chance that hopefully you'll see your boy in it. Great. It was a great job. Mel Novak was phenomenal, and any movie that he's in, he makes that movie look great. So because he's a legendary actor from Game of Death and Black Belt Jones and whatnot. So, yeah, please check it out, guys. Syndicate Smasher, whenever it comes out. Basil the White Dragon Masters, out.
Let's get it on.